Hi learners, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss the impact of information technology on library services. Last class we covered the historical background of information technology in libraries, and now we are discussing how the technology made the impact on library and information services. It's a general view which we are going to discuss now. This is today's agenda, how IT has made the impact on digital acquisition and access to resources, enhanced library management, digital preservation and archiving, data-driven decision making and analytics, interlibrary loan and resource sharing, integrating open access resources, user-centric personalized services, virtual reference and real-time support, e-learning and lifelong learning opportunities, community engagement. So these are the areas which we are going to discuss today. Let us see impact of IT on library services. Impact of IT on library services. The 21st century has marked a fundamental shift in how information is valued, and with it become a big key factor in distinguishing advanced nations from those still developing. This change is largely attributed to the widespread adoption of cutting-edge information and communication technology, tools and the different techniques which have dramatically reshaped the library resources worldwide. Contemporary users expect instantaneous and accurate result. To address these changing demands, libraries have been forced to upgrade their services by incorporating advanced ICT tools. These technologies have further transformed libraries by automating administrative and technical tasks, thereby improving service delivery. Let us see one by one what are the different areas where this IT has been made advances. One, you will see enhanced library management. It is understood library management is a very complex task. We have to manage library services, we have to manage library resources, we have to manage library staff, personnel and different machines. We have to manage the budget, or we can say finance. So many things you have to manage in the library. So the ICT has transformed how libraries organize and catalog their collections, and how libraries can provide the better services to users to fulfill their information needs, and making this process more efficient and accessible to all the users of the library. Library management further helped for automated systems such as library management system that will allow the libraries to manage both physical and digital collections very efficiently. Metadata which provides detailed descriptive information about resources and will facilitate precise search and retrieval process of information from various databases. And many IT based tools like online public access catalog, indexing and abstracting methods and techniques, which have further revolutionized the access, enabling users to search for items quickly and remotely. Significantly, it improving their research experience. By implementing these digital systems, Libraries streamline workflows, enhance resource discoverability, and offer users seamless access to their collections. Dear learners, another area we will find the IT has made the impact is on digital acquisition and access resources. I will say it is one of the most significant changes ICT has brought to library services is the ability to acquire and provide access to a vast range of digital resources to our users. Libraries can now purchase, they can subscribe electronic journals, electronic magazines, and they can purchase electronic books, online databases, and making their collections more diverse and accessible to. Interestingly, users need not to visit the library physically, as they can access the resources remotely through their library websites or through their online portals. Say for example, in academic libraries, they provide most of the libraries, they provide the access to digital resources like e-journals, e-databases, and e-books through various commercial databases or different digital platforms like JSTOR, Project Muse, Procust, Teleon Francis, EBSCO. Many platforms are available. Using these platforms, many libraries they provide through using some library consortia. So, the advantage of this service is the users can access this scholarly content at any time, anywhere, and wherever according to their comfort, according to their convenience. Okay. So, this is about the access to resources. Learners, the next area for IT has made the impact on libraries lifelong learning. ICT has also empowered libraries to become centers for lifelong learning and community engagement. By providing access to online courses, multimedia content, educational resources, libraries support continuous learning for people of all ages. Library being a social institution, it is a responsibility of the libraries to promote lifelong learning to its users. Libraries often offer digital literacy program to help the users to improve their ICT skills, making them more adept at navigating digital resources and enhancing their employability. So, we can say the digital platforms offer access to online courses, video lectures and interactive educational content, turning libraries into hubs for continuous education. Many resources I think you might be having, most of the resources are available at a free of cost by provided by our Government of India or any other international agencies. Libraries playing very important role by providing this literature which will help to the users for their lifelong learning. There are many collaborative forums like Coursera, edX, Khan Academy, SWAYAM programs, NPTEL programs, AICTE programs that will provide users with access to a wide array of learning materials. Additionally, many libraries offer self-paced learning modules and online tutorials to help users develop research and digital literary skills. Yes, the next area we can see that is the digital preservation and archiving. You know, this is another responsibility of a library. to preserve our cultural heritage, archives, and other materials to the future generations, as well as the use of the present generations. So, the digital preservation and archiving is another crucial area where ICT has made an impact. Libraries now employ digital preservation techniques to ensure the longevity of digital resources and protect them from degradation or technological obsolescence. The initiative of libraries on digitization of rare manuscripts, archival documents, and historical texts and other rare materials that ensure these valuable materials, resources will remain accessible to future generations. Many libraries have created digital repositories such as the National Digital Library of India or Institutional Repository IR of many universities. The purpose is to safeguard their collections. So, this is a very great contribution which ICT has given to our libraries. The next topic which we are going to discuss is data-driven decision making and analytics. That means the ICT has enabled libraries to adopt data analytics for informed decision making. Libraries can track user behavior, resource usage and preferences through digital systems. This data helps in assessment of collection development strategies, allowing librarians to make more targeted acquisitions and provide services that meet user needs. For example, analyzing usage statistics from databases or digital platforms that allows libraries to curate collections that align with user demand, ensuring more relevant and high quality services. The next area is interlibrary loan and resource sharing. This is a very important service of libraries, interlibrary loan. You know, interlibrary loan, one library borrow books or services or staff from other libraries for a particular time. So, there ICT has expanded the scope of interlibrary loan services, allowing libraries to share resources on a global scale. Digital platforms facilitate faster processing and delivery of materials between libraries, significantly reducing turnaround times. And many agencies like OCLC's WorldCat that enable libraries to request and share both digital and physical resources, and ensuring users have access to a wide range of materials without the need of direct ownership. In India, our InfluNet document delivery service of InfluNet is doing very great job, and Delnet also, but you said like OCLC's WorldCat. Similarly, we will find InfluNet service like document delivery service, DDS. It is also doing the same interlibrary loan service. We are able to access literature, journal articles which are not available in our libraries. We can access through DDS. The next area of ICT application you will find that is integration of open access resources. ICT has facilitated the incorporation of open access resources into library collections. Open access materials such as scholarly articles, research papers, project reports, theses are freely available online without any subscription barriers. So the libraries can easily curate and provide access to open access resources through institution repositories or databases like the Directory of Open Access Journals. This will democratize knowledge, enabling users to access high quality, peer reviewed content without any financial constraints. So automatically this will enhance the breadth of accessible scholarly content. This is a great advantage which IT has provided to our scholars by accessing the open access resources, numerous open access resources for the research and learning purpose. Another important aspect we will see that ICT has transformed the library services to be more user-centric. More personalized services has been provided to the users with the help of IT. Through these digital platforms and mobile applications, library can offer personalized services based on their user preferences and their behaviors. You might have learned about the Selective Dissemination of Information SDI service. It is a pure example, we can say, providing a highly personalized service to its users, especially for the specialists and scientists, through ICT-based products and materials. This shift reflects a growing focus on providing tailored services that meet individual needs of the users. Say for example, users can create accounts, they can save the searches, receive personalized reading recommendations, and set up their own alerts services for newly added resources. Libraries have adopted systems like library guides, Bookmine to offer customized experiences, further enhancing user satisfaction and engagement. Dear learners, we can see data-driven decision making and analytics. ICT has enabled libraries to adopt data analytics for informed decision making. Libraries can track behavior, resource usage, and preferences through digital systems. So this data will generally help the librarians to assess the collection development strategies and allowing librarians to make more targeted acquisition of materials and provide the services that will meet the user needs. For example, analyzing usage statistics from databases or digital platforms allows libraries to curate collections that align with the user demand, ensuring more relevant and high quality services. Virtual references and real-time support. This is another area where IT has made impact. One of the significant advantages of ICT libraries is the ability to provide a virtual reference services to its users. Now, library can offer a real-time support to the various channels such as live chat, email, video conferencing, and ensuring users they can seek the assistance regardless of their location. And some virtual reference tools like LibAnswers or Question Point that allow the librarians to engage with the user real time. addressing queries, and guiding the research and assisting with resource navigation. This interaction, digital interaction, enhances the accessibility of professional library support. The services like Ask a Librarian, most of the libraries they provide through their website and portals, the Ask a Librarian. It is very much useful for the library users to get answers of their queries through this platform. In another important aspects, we will see the community engagement. The community engagement in libraries can be significantly enhanced through the use of information and communication technology. By integrating digital tools and platforms, library can build stronger connections with their communities, create interactive experiences, and expand their role as essential public resources. Here are some effective strategies for fostering community engagement in libraries using ICT. The first and foremost I will say is the social media. Social media and other online platforms that will engage with the communities easily, and we can promote some sort of library events. We can gather the feedback from the users about various services being provided by the libraries, and the libraries making libraries more interactive and community based. Like social media, we can have user friendly websites. We can create library portals that will provide not only the information about the library services, but also act as a service provider like a portal where they can access subject knowledge from the website. That will be again create a bond between the library and the user community. And mobile applications, we can develop and adopt library applications, different library applications, so that the users can access, they can interact with the librarian and library staff through their smartphones. And virtual suggestions box, that will be much helpful for the users as well as the librarian to improve the services. If the user are having suggestions about any services, any product, or they have any request, they can access that request channel like a Google form or any other channels. They can access through their QR code, and they can post their suggestions to the librarian immediately using some sort of a virtual registration boxes like virtual suggestions like QR codes and etc. And library can have a library blogs and online community boards. Through the blogs, users can access the various recent developments in their areas, in their field of studies through the blogs, and a frequent and regular blog information will be helpful for the users to update themselves. So, these are the areas where we can say broad areas where the IT has made impact on library services and library other activities. In summary, we can conclude that the integration of IT in library and information services has revolutionized the way libraries operate and serve their users. IT also enhanced the access to information, they improved the resource management, Through that, we can provide the personalized user services, and we see IT also helping for digital preservation. And by adopting IT in libraries, which have not only modernized their services, but also expanded their role in education, research, and community engagement. Despite the challenges associated with ICT adoption, its benefit far outweigh the drawback, making ICT an indispensable tool for libraries in the digital era. As technology continues to advance, library must remain adaptable, embracing innovation to meet the evolving needs of their users and contribute to more informed and educated society. Dear learners, in coming days, we will be concentrating on what are the different IT-based services being provided by the libraries' users. I hope you enjoy the lecture. I thank all of you, and we will meet tomorrow with another topic. Thank you very much.